And in 2015, my dad passed away. I said this in previous videos. And I've been holding this off for ever since. Just many reasons. But I figured now is I really needed to get it done, not only for myself, but for my mom, most importantly. And she's just getting old, you guys. And you know how old? Well, I ain't gonna tell you how old dinosaurs are. Y'all know how old they are. So, but she getting up there. Man, she gonna kill me for this, isn't she? So, but anywho, they got married in July 18th, 1971. So their anniversary's coming up. So if y'all could let her know, happy anniversary. So I made this, and I put my dad's ashes inside this little lunchbox here. So, or sorry, rather in the thermos. But he was a nuclear welder at Hanford, Washington. In 1978, he started out there. After he was, got out of the service, he did 2 tours in Vietnam, and one in Baumholder, Germany, actually. But excuse me. But anywho, in 1978, he always had that Stanley Aladdin thermos ever since I could remember. And he would come home, and I could always have that certain smell to it. And every day I'd dig through his lunchbox, and you can see, just like his lunchbox, he took it and cut it out to where he could barely get his thermos out, just like this, and cut it to where it sits just on that ring, just like on a Stanley thermos ring, on the first notch, and it slid right in, and it popped in place. So I had to do the same thing to his little metal, this little metal one here. But in that lunchbox, every day it smelled like peanut butter and jelly. I made a peanut butter extra jelly sandwich, and it had that Oreo cookies smell to it. So I made these little Oreo cookies out of wood, punched them, and colored them on each side. Occasionally had a newspaper in there, and take the newspaper in the morning. So I purchased this, not gonna lie, at a hobby store. So I could have printed it off just as easy, but I saw it was cute. And it also smelled like bananas, so peanut butter jelly sandwich, Oreo cookies, and bananas. So I made this little brass banana. So, but it has this unique smell to it. And occasionally he made little projects similar to this, but not quite as cool, right, Mom? But he always used Champion spark plugs, and if you guys would like to see a bunch of those, please comment below. So, and maybe I can gather a bunch of those up and do a video on those, show you each one of those. But my brother actually got this little spark plug for him before he passed away, and my dad, I tried to get it from him, and he said, "No, you ain't gonna use my spark plug." So, well, guess what? Sorry, Dad, but I'm gonna use your spark plug. So, you saw the machine turns on and off. So, and I was gonna put latches on it, but I just thought it would take too much away from the American flag that I engraved on it. I even tried to get 50, well, I did get 50 marks on there, but they're not quite stars. I did the best I could. But there's the box all shut down. So the tanks are removable. You can see, well, I can't quite, there we go. That's where the wire runs through for the power. But get this out. You can see the bottom rounded just like a tank would be. Had to make sure it was kind of correct. And we got the Smitty Precision Tig welding machine going on here. So you can see the leads and ground clamp. There's a little foot pedal. And of course, you gotta have your little hidden stash box, right guys? So, but the lunchbox, it meant so much more to me. It meant he was ready to show me what he brought home that day, whether it was his projects or whatever, you know, or what he learned that day, or what he, you know, found out that day that was interesting. He loved telling me about stuff like that. So, but excuse me, get away from me, Flash. But it meant he was ready to coach, you know. It meant he was ready to teach me everything and give me all the advice he knew. Especially ready to teach me how to weld. I started welding at a very, very young age. Some people would be like, no way, but I promise you, there's a way. My dad made sure of that. But it meant we were ready to go camping. It meant we were ready to go fishing. But most importantly, it meant that he was home. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. Peace.